Right, let's get on to another one. Alright, we're going up the list again to the mechanic of the Mobile Platoon Squad, which is Crazy Bear. And Dr. Clash, but I'm going things a little bit differently on this first one, at least, because I want to try something. Try something a bit different. Yep, this is not the ideal start. That was something which I was not expecting. Bye, Billy. Yeah, wait till they get to the next part, though. So anyway, as I was saying, I haven't really mentioned this stuff. I have not mentioned this in part, really, because I've just been trying to concentrate on making sure I get this one finished. Is that Dr. Clash is basically the mechanic of the Mobile Platoon Squad and mentor of Lucy Liberty. He's also reasonably He's also a very reasonable authority figure when it comes to the anime, as well, keeping View and Jack in play. But he doesn't have a character-specific episode in this part, which doesn't surprise me too much, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't really care too much, but that was nice. That was pretty nice. Like that. He's the brains, and he's the mechanical brains behind the Platoon Squad. And he's a good man to boot as well. Alright, more acceleration tactics here. That didn't quite work. I was overconfident then. I was definitely overconfident there trying to do that, but never mind. I might redo this one again actually. Yeah, I'm well out in front, but I missed 2 dash plays, which is not. eventually we get there. But yeah, max acceleration tactics seem to be very good on the first 2 tracks at least. I don't know about the rest of it. Yeah, to be honest, not risking it on this next one. Right, so as we've already mentioned, Dr. Clash is the mechanic of the Robot Platoon Squad and a reason. Possibly one of the only few men of reason at times when it comes to Jack and View, bubbling sometimes overly fierce rivalry. But he is a good man to depend on. He doesn't have any character-specific episodes though, but he does help out quite a lot behind the scenes. And he even tried to help repair the... No, it wasn't, it was someone else. It's another episode for another time, I think, that one. But yeah, he is the mechanic, he's a brain. He's got a good brain, he's also got a good heart, and he's also caring. Helps Lucy a lot as well. Yeah, I didn't get the dive there because my speed was not high enough. I can accept that. But yeah, this float is not one of those tracks I particularly like much. It's a pain of a track. Because of its length and the AI's ability to do things on this track which are not humanly possible. That surprisingly worked out. Me missing that dash bay actually worked out for me there. Don't quite know how, but it did. His one big notable appearance was episode 21 with Dr. Stewart, where he was watching the race where everybody decided to have a go at each other because, well, everybody wanted to win, and in the political correctness sense, they didn't get along. To put it mildly. Right, that one's out the way, that's good. Looking good so far. Despite me being overconfident on Lightning. Falcon drops to the back, he was one of those that didn't finish, quite clearly. Right, front line now. Yeah, go back to jump the seconds, I'm not risking it too much here. Yeah, one of those that didn't finish. Good grief, I missed the dash and it didn't work out. But anyway, this was probably one of the hardest. Looks like it was one of the hardest tracks to recreate faithfully because, well, the road's much wider. Yeah, being able to do double tap dives on this machine with this track is a very big help. And also this is an A grade body, which is going to help enormously here. Essentially test himself. Flash doesn't race too often in the anime. He just prefers to do all the mechanical side, which is his bread and butter. Right, that was beautiful. Now I can move ahead of Beastman. It's now Black Shadow who's second. And now it's time for Now it's time for Inside Out. Beastman finished all the way back down to 28. Literally no idea what you're doing up there, but it was definitely a machine. It wasn't Falcon though. Why would I take someone on the same side? Oh, that's true. I think sometimes it's better. Sometimes I think it might be better to do the settings on this track though, because how many corners it is. I seem to be doing a good enough job here. But yeah, with E-grade sides, with an E-grip, you can get away with the slider settings on some tracks in this gun. Not all of them though. But yeah, that was good. Not good. Not good. Inside Out being one of the easier tracks to get right, but you've got to keep your speed up. It was Doctor's turret I took down. Completely by accident, mind you. Right, on to the literal nightmare. I think my hardware's dying on me a little bit. Out of the way, mighty typhoon. This is one of the tracks I don't believe side settings are particularly helpful. That's just my opinion. That's it. Definitely Pico saying bye bye. Yeah, this is the last cup of the Novice standard section of Climax, and it shows why it's one of the hardest ones. It's one of the harder ones in this version, but in Climax it's easy because there was this big shortcut you can do. Like a lot of tracks, you can do shortcuts on in that particular game. A few of them flying off now. Because my boost is slightly better than the, what you call it. Thank goodness for a grip body. Thank goodness for an A grip body. Crazy Bear having one of the strongest bodies. That looked beautiful. That was great. Now look, who was last? Beastman was. Right, so that's another one out of the way. That looked pretty good to me. Aside from Lightware got a little bit overconfident in terms of sliding ability with a machine, it all went well. out there once more doing a usual thing. I think Crazy Bear is a good machine for this sort of thing, keeping the speed up and all that. Initially, when I looked at myself when I was about 10 or 12 years old, when I looked at the FAQ for this game, no, actually it wasn't even that, 13, 14, I wasn't particularly, what's the word, impressed by its statistics, but once I've now driven it, it looks a lot better. This is the only game as well where it has its eyes. All the other games, including the anime, don't have the eyes anymore. I don't know what the eyes meant. Maybe it was moon eyes, but I can only guess. Anyway, to the podium. Third place, Zuda with the Death Anchor. Second place, Blood Falcon with the Blood Hawk. And last but not least, the winner, Clash with Crazy Bear. That is taken from the intro. It's not part of any episode, it's just part of the introduction, which is played on in 50 of the 51 episodes. Right. If you enjoyed this video, you saw the skills of the Crazy Bear, you can leave a like, subscribe, share the video, and keep in touch with the playset. These videos get released every Monday and Friday, so keep yourself watching that one. Until next time, goodbye.